Hey, it's Carrie Flatley here for this week's Friday Fire at RE/MAX Real Estate Lethbridge and Carrie Flatley Associates. What should you look for in a real estate lawyer, and does it even matter who you hire? Well, no offense to lawyers, but yes it does. Just like it matters which home inspector you hire, which realtor you hire, who you hire to fix your roof. It matters. The thing is, a lot of people don't think about this choice until the very end of the deal. When we're waiting for the money to move, key release. I mean, the lawyers are the last people really to touch the paperwork and touch the money, right? It's sort of like going out for an amazing dinner at a restaurant with a loved one, enjoying the company, savoring the food, and then you order a cup of coffee at the very end and the coffee's terrible. So the coffee might not be the most expensive part of the meal, but guess what you remember was that bad cup of coffee, and it ruined the whole thing. So your realtor can do an incredible job all the way through the transaction, negotiation, and right to closing day. But if things go wrong on closing day and you can't reach the lawyer or get a question answered, the whole thing just feels kind of yuck. So 3 things you should look for in a real estate lawyer. The first one, and I don't know if this is just a Lethbridge thing, but it seems to be a Lethbridge thing. What are their hours? In Lethbridge, there is a common practice of shutting the doors early on a Friday afternoon at a lot of law offices, and they have every right to do that. It's a free market, and I'm a capitalist. You can do whatever you like. However, I can't tell you how many times myself and many other top producing realtors have scrambled on a Friday afternoon trying to get key release or some problem solved before closing, and we can't find the lawyers. We can't get a hold of them. They've left for the day. Nobody knows their phone number or where to find them. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get the paralegal on the phone, but we still need the lawyer to give the go-ahead on something or answer a critical question. Their hours matter. So while we try to avoid Friday closings, we may need to reach a lawyer on a Friday afternoon. Are they available Monday to Friday, normal business hours? Because real estate doesn't rest. That's all I'm going to say on that. Number 2, are they a full-time lawyer who mainly practices real estate? So just like with realtors, lawyers are authorized to practice all different aspects of the law. As an associate broker, I could go sell a farm if I wanted to. However, I don't have experience selling farms. So if somebody asked me, like a family friend, to sell their farm, I would actually turn down that business and refer them to a qualified realtor who spends most of their time selling farms. Same goes for lawyers. You want to know that they spend the majority of their working billable hours working on real estate deals. It just changes the whole method and dynamic of how they communicate and practice law, because they think like a home buyer, a home seller, and a realtor. They talk our language and they anticipate problems as they're coming down the track on a real estate deal, which takes me to the 3rd thing you should look for in a lawyer. Do they pick up the phone? Are they proactive problem solvers? I like working with real estate lawyers who pick up the phone or answer my questions in an email before it becomes a crisis. So we all work together and we keep the train moving down the track because we're putting the clients first, and we want the client to have a terrific experience right to the very end at key release and when the money moves. And the best real estate lawyers think that way. And they're responsive, they pick up the phone, and they answer emails, and we all work together like a team to get things done and solve problems. Because moving or selling your house is one of the most stressful experiences that a person can go through in their entire life. Also very exciting, but super stressful. And so all these different people involved in the transaction have the ability to work together as a team to make that a remarkable experience, even when things go wrong, which they inevitably will. And the lawyer holds the key to a lot of that. The realtors can only do so much, but until the lawyer gives us key release, until the money moves and changes hands, until contractual obligations have been met or amended, as it were, if there's a problem, very, very hard to execute on a real estate transaction. So those are the 3 things you should look for in a great real estate lawyer, of which I know many in Lethbridge, and if you need recommendations, I am happy to help with that. If you have any other questions at all, you can always reach me at 382-7335 or look us up at carrieflatlow.com. In the meantime, we're just a week out from Christmas. I hope Santa is super good to you this year. Stay warm, stay safe, and we'll see you for next Friday Fire. Take care.